Hey everybody, wanted to, I haven't done a video for a few days, maybe about a week, so I've been watching the Rugby World Cup in the last week, and there's some big hits going in players, and I just wanted to talk about my experience of that. I don't believe that head knocks gave me bipolar. I think I already had it, because you can track hallucinations to before kind of professionalism came on board. So I mean, I don't think it helped it. I think it exasperated it over the time of the period that I was playing. I had suffered some very heavy knocks. For those of you who may have remembered me playing out in Dubai in 1996, that was probably the heaviest one I've ever taken, where I took the top of a player's head to the temple. And I was in a bit of a mess for quite a while after that. But watching the players at the moment, it's not just the contact to the head that's difficult. It does jar you when you hit the ground. Obviously you're not supposed to be, there isn't supposed to be no contact to the head, but it does happen. Certainly in rucks and the likes, it does happen. Or even if you put a tackle in, you can very much end up getting a player's knee on the head or the side of the head. So for me, it was I had quite a number of knocks. Trying to calculate it before of concussions, I think I'd maybe I think I could remember about 10 or 12 of them. Remember, concussion as well can be something like double vision, which I had on a few occasions, probably more than a few, but I kept that to myself and played on because it did disappear during the match. But as I say, the one in Dubai was an exceptional one. I can remember one in the back pitches at Murrayfield as well, where it felt like I'd just gone down and then got back up again after making a tackle, but the players in the opposite team had said I was down for a couple of minutes before getting back up again. It's just funny how the brain works. You felt as if it was just momentary on the floor, back up again. So you often wonder, if these players will end up having problems when they finish playing. For me, depression started to get heavy. So I bought a flat in Glasgow, and it got very heavy around that time, about 1999. Before that, I can't really call any bouts of depression, but I definitely had hallucinations because I used to see things, and I think everybody thought my house was haunted, but in actual fact it was just me. But yeah, it started to get very heavy in 1999, and it kind of snowballed from there, and it affected me. I also had anxiety that affected me as well. I didn't play very well when I played my internationals. I played 4 internationals, but I didn't play them very well in them just because of the sheer anxiety I felt kind of coming up to it. And I often wonder today, what would have happened if I had been given some sort of medication to take to calm that anxiety before the internationals? Would I have played a lot better? Shouldn't dwell in the past. Shouldn't dwell in the past. But yeah, so it was 99 that the depressive periods started to kick in, and they used to last for quite long periods at a time. Mania kicked in at about, I don't know, I can't remember, to be honest. It was in the early 2000s. I may have even been at the round about 99 stage. It can be quite difficult to think back sometimes. So yeah, as I say, I don't think the head knocks helped, but I don't think the head knocks were the ones that gave me bipolar. I think I was already had it. I think it's something for me personally. I think it was something I was born with, and the knocks to the head have exasperated it, made it worse, or made it more pronounced. I take a lot of medication now, and it helps. It does really work. I get a bit jealous, I got to be honest. People telling me that they may have taken, they are taking an antidepressant, but they're coming off it now. I just think I wish I could do that, but unfortunately I can't. I'll have to stay on mine. and the mood stabiliser as well. So, however, I just got to accept it and get on with it. So I'm going to continue to watch the World Cup when I remember to. I'm getting a bit confused by the different times, so I tend to turn it on at midday when it's all finished. Yeah, continue to watch World Cup and just watch those big hits because they can really affect a player. But for me, one of the worst, apart from the Dubai incident, one of the worst one was I was spun around by my shirt. Those days we didn't wear the skin tight shirts quite yet, and I was spun around and slammed onto the ground by a player after passing the ball. And once you pass a ball, you tend to kind of relax, and I'd relaxed after passing it and then was spun round and slammed onto the ground. Now the hit was down at Rotherham at the what's it called? I can't remember the name of their stadium. And I bounced off the ground. He threw me so hard onto the floor. He was quite a big lad that he used my shirt, used my momentum basically to slam me onto the ground. And you know, I remember hitting the ground really, really hard. I got back up reasonably quick from it. I think a lot of people were surprised at that, but the just goes to show. My point is that it's not just head-to-head injury or head-to-head you got to watch. The ground, the grass can also cause injury as well. It's a very, obviously, it's an extremely thick surface, and that was yeah. I literally bounced. My head smashed off the ground, and I bounced up in the air. So yeah, not very good. But I'll leave it there just now, and we'll cover this topic again in one of the other videos shortly.